Let's talk a bit about losses, how to go through losses and also come out as a winner. Because it takes a lot to be a winner, bro. It requires a winner's mindset. You cannot have a loser's mindset and also at the same time you're able to maneuver around losses. Because losses are is the lowest point in your life, or is the lowest part in your life. And you can be going through losses and also remain as that one person who's resilient and also being able to handle losses. As I've said, that taking losses, it requires much from you, because you need to have a certain mindset that allows you to be the very same person that you were when things were going okay, when things were going right. Recently, what I've been going through in my life is part of the losses, hence I suggested doing this kind of a YouTube video where I delve into losses, because in my journey right now, recently, I've been going through a lot, because starting from the early 2025, earlier this year, I was going through the most, bro. And I've seen myself being the very same person that I was a year ago, 6 months ago, a month ago, a few years ago, because I understood that for me to actually come out as a winner, I need to have certain traits that will allow me to behave like one, that will allow me to act like one, which requires some sort of information that will allow you to do so. Hence, I'm doing this kind of YouTube video, which will allow you and also propel you if you were to experience losses, or even if you're going through the rough patch. This video, I highly believe that you are led into this video for you to actually come out as a winner, which requires some of the character traits that I will be sharing with you on today's video. So as I said, that it requires a certain mindset that will allow you to perform at a level best when things are not going okay, when your life is just going down the drain, when you're just losing it. So I had to keep quiet for some time for the car that I was passing by to actually move. So I need to do this YouTube video as quickly as possible before the train comes, because I'm at the railway, as you can see by my background. So, but that's not the most important part about this YouTube video. So the reason why I did this YouTube video is for you to actually learn some character traits, as I've shared with you, that for me to remain the very same person that I was whenever things were just going okay, I applied a certain mindset that allowed me to do so. It's a mindset shift that you need to embody within you. It's not a mindset that it should be seasonal. It's a mindset that should remain permanent in your heart and also in your thoughts. Because as soon as you are going through that rough patch or even those losses, you start tapping into that mode of, yes, of course, I might be going through certain things, but I will come out as a winner. There is a lot of mosquitoes right there, so I need to shoot this content as quickly as possible for me to move from this area that I'm sitting right now. So as I was saying, that for me personally, going through what I've went through earlier this year, even now I'm still going through it, but it's not as how it was, because earlier I was going in and out of hospital. I was sick, but that's something that I've never shared publicly. So, but the point of today's video, it pushes me towards that direction of me delving much into my personal life, because I believe that if I'm very authentic and also vulnerable, at least you are able to relate more to my message and also the point that I'm trying to make with this kind of YouTube video. So I was going in and out of hospital. I was just sick, and also one of my siblings was very sick. So me going through that phase in my life, I understood and also learned a lot of lessons that I couldn't learn just by listening, just by observing. I had to go through it. After going in and out of hospitals, it took a lot from us, bro. From money, from that emotional resilience to remain the very same person that you were when you were just smiling and so dining together. And then next thing, your loved one, or even the person that you actually love, is in hospital, knowing very well that there are chances that they might not come back, and they are very high. We have seen many people come in and also out of hospitals, coming into hospitals, and they came out in a coffin. But for me, that was part of the biggest blessings that I'm forever grateful for, because for me to actually come out of that situation, the very same person that I was, and also with some certain knowledge that I couldn't learn just by observing, as I've already shared. For me, that was part of the biggest blessings that I do have so far in 2025, because a lot of people could have gone through that situation with a negative mindset. What if this happens? What if that happened? But I remained the very same person. I told myself that, you know what, let me just go through what I'm going through. Sometimes what I'm going through, it is not there to actually destroy me. It is actually there to bring out the best possible version of me. That's when I understood that yes, money can be replaced. I can lose money today, tomorrow I can still make money. But if I lose my loved one, I cannot get my loved one tomorrow. I might love another person, but there is a special space in my heart for that person that I used to love, and which might not be covered the same. So for me, having to go through that situation, it taught me that you can have money, but you can't buy life. You can't buy good health. Those are some of the lessons that I was learning when I was going through that situation. After understanding that yes, money cannot do everything, but it can do most of the things, that's when I understood that I need to also grow mentally and also emotionally. Sometimes some other situations are not there to actually destroy you, as I've already said. They are there to teach you a lesson. I couldn't be more emotional resilient if I haven't gone through that situation that actually built the vision of me that is able to handle those kind of situations. Hence, I had to go through that phase in my life where I was just going down the drain. Everything was just negative. I was just going through the most, bro. And it taught me that I need to remain the very same person that I am, even when things don't go my way. I need to chin up, I need to man up, I need to have that kind of emotional resilience to go through whatever comes in my way in a way that doesn't destroy me, in a way that builds me into a better version of me. Because that better version of me would have never came if I've gone through that situation and also took it lightly. Yes, I was panicking. Yes, I was scared of what could possibly happen, but I told myself that, you know what, whatever happens, happens, bro. There are some situations that you cannot change. There are some situations that you cannot influence. Rather, you just have to observe and also remain in faith. Believe what you believe in. Those are some of the things that I wanted to delve into on today's video. I'm not sure if you did happen to find value in what I've shared with you on today's video, but if you did, please let me know in the comment section on what value you picked out in this video. And also, guys, for more life-changing information, there is a book called The Visionary by Duncan Ministry, which is more like a destiny helper that will take you from where you are to where you deserve to be at. I'll leave the link to the book on the description box. On that note, if you're new into this YouTube channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and press the notification bell so whenever I get to upload, you will be the first one to be notified. On that note, I'll see you guys on our next YouTube video. This is your boy Duncan Ministry. I'll see you guys on the next one.